At this year's Royal Variety performance, something happened backstage that quickly became one of the most talked about moments of the night. It wasn't part of the show. It wasn't planned, staged, or performed for the cameras. It was a simple, emotional hug between Princess Kate and Jessie J, a moment so genuine and human that it touched millions of people around the world. After the performance, when the lights dimmed and the backstage area filled with quiet conversations and warm greetings, Jessie J walked up to Princess Kate with a look of pure sincerity. What happened next was far more powerful than anyone expected. The two women, who have both faced difficult and emotional challenges this year, shared a long, heartfelt hug. There were no barriers, no royal formalities, no celebrity distance. Just two mothers who understood each other in a way that only those who've been through something similar can. Jessie J later talked about the moment publicly, and her words made it even clearer why this hug resonated so deeply. She described it as a really lovely human-to-human moment, mom to mom. She explained that when someone is going through treatment, the world often only sees the brave facade, the strong face you put on to keep going, the calm you try to show so others won't worry. But the truth, she said, is that when the treatment ends, the emotional journey doesn't just stop. In fact, that is often where the real struggle begins. Jessie opened up about how difficult that phase is. People expect you to return to normal, to move on, to go back to being yourself instantly. But internally, you're still trying to heal. You're still processing everything you went through. You're still finding your balance, and sometimes you're still scared. These feelings don't disappear just because the treatment is over. That's why this moment with Princess Kate meant so much to her. Jessie said that she and Kate have experienced something similar this year, a struggle that requires not only courage, but emotional strength every single day. She said, "I just wanted to tell her that I think it's amazing that she's gone through it publicly, as I have, and I just know it isn't easy." Jessie didn't come to her as a star meeting a royal. She came to her as a woman who understood, as a mother who knew exactly what it feels like to hold yourself together when the world is watching. For a few seconds, their hug created a connection far beyond celebrity or royalty. It was a reminder that pain is universal, healing is universal, strength is universal. Even those who appear unshakable, even those constantly in the public eye, have their own private battles, battles that take a tremendous amount of courage to face. This is why the clip of their hug went viral so quickly. People didn't share it because it involved famous names. They shared it because it felt real. It showed a different side of Princess Kate, soft, vulnerable, and human. It showed Jessie J in a new light too, open, empathetic, and honest. These are the rare moments that remind us why connection matters so deeply, why kindness, even in small gestures, can make someone feel seen and supported. This moment backstage didn't just touch fans. It sparked conversations worldwide about courage, motherhood, emotional recovery, and the unseen weight people carry even while smiling in public. Many viewers said they related to Jessie's words, especially those who have gone through medical treatment, caregiving, or long periods of emotional stress. Seeing two public figures acknowledge that pain made their experiences feel less isolating. And that is the true power of this moment. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, it wasn't a headline designed to shock. It was simply a reminder that no matter who you are, a royal, a celebrity, or an everyday person, you are allowed to be vulnerable. You are allowed to take your time to heal. You are allowed to feel emotional and human. If this story touched you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We bring you true, emotional, and uplifting stories that remind us all that even in the toughest moments, we are not alone. Healing takes time, and sometimes all it takes is one unexpected hug to remind you that you're stronger than you think.